Hi, I'm Angie, and I want to talk to you about a book I just finished listening to. It was called Sunnyside Plaza by Scott Simon, and it is a newer audiobook in the children's department. We also have the hardcover. If you don't want to listen, you can read it, and it was wonderful. Okay, so Sunnyside Plaza is the name of a group home for adults with developmental disabilities. So they're differently able. And our main character, Sally Miyake, lives at Sunnyside along with all her friends. And she goes by Sal Gal. She helps in the kitchen. She's very sweet. We like her a lot. And so life at Sunnyside is very much a routine place until one of the residents dies in his sleep. This happens, they're older, they have medical issues, and he dies in his sleep. And so the police have to come investigate because it's an unattended death. So we meet detectives Rivas and Bridges. And they start interacting with the residents and becoming friends with them. And they really enjoy Sally. So like Esther Rivas invites Sally to her home for a meal and includes Detective London Bridges. His name is actually London Bridges. That's kind of funny, I think. Anyway, so there's a lot that goes on after they meet the detectives, and Sally and her friends start interacting with them a little bit more. They get to go to a baseball game, which they'd never done before, and that's a lot of fun. But then another person at the home dies, and then a third one gets sick and falls down the stairs and is injured. And we wonder, what is going on here? Why are so many of these residents suddenly getting sick or dying, or what's happening to them? What is causing this? Is someone doing something to harm the residents of Sunnyside Plaza? And it turns out someone inadvertently, kind of on purpose, but not meaning the harm they do, is. And so Sally and her friends have to go investigate, and they have to figure out what's happening. And it is a lovely story, and it shows that people with different abilities can do the same things we all do. They enjoy baseball games. They enjoy having dinner with friends. They enjoy just being with friends and themselves. And it's lovely. Now there's a scene in here that really bothered me, and I'll tell you why. Sally and three of her friends are, they kind of figure out the mystery, what's happening, and they are determined to get to Detectives Rivas and Bridges and let them know what it is. So they sneak out of Sunnyside Plaza and make their way to the police station, which is a few blocks away. And along the way, they meet some amazing people. This was one of my favorite parts of the book, where they're meeting people out and about. But there's one scene in a restaurant that a lady basically freaks out and thinks they're crazy people. And it really made me wonder, do people think that differently abled people are crazy? Because they're not. They have a medical condition that, just makes them different from us. But that really made me stop and think, like, how do people view others? And in the world we're living in, there's no difference. You just have different abilities, different skills, different life choices. And so that kind of bothered me a little bit. But the book itself is wonderful, and I think you should check it out. So it's Sunnyside Plaza by Scott Simon, and we have it available here in the library.